Welcome to the Smokers Lounge, where we smoke a lot of weed, we talk a lot of smoke. I'm your boy Los, the host with the most smoke, and today, it's Friday night smoke session with Monique and
Hi, guys.
Dirty Wild West in the building, y'all.
Happy Friday.
We in this bitch. Shit, man, it's fucking been a long week.
That is so true.
Too long.
Yeah, you exhausted or
True.
what?
I'm exhausted. Work's been crazy. It's been hella hot. Like yesterday, I did not wear a cotton shirt and it was just so sticky. I wore like a, polyester type. I don't know. It was so uncomfortable. Like right now it's like 96 degrees and it is 7:15. Like this is bullshit.
Yes.
You know, we don't get fall barely. We don't get a spring anymore. It goes straight from fucking winter to summer and then right back to winter. So, fuck summer. I'm over it.
Yeah, it's been fucking...
Like, even getting in the pool is like a temporary relief.
Yeah, it's been fucking brutal.
Brutal's an understatement.
And Dirty, you had an event out there in
Livermore?
Livermore, man.
Nah,
it was
Sunday.
a success. It was a success, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the last one.
Last one, yeah.
You have another one Sunday?
Yeah, I got one on Sunday now too with them.
Oh, we're gonna.
Yeah, last one went good.
We're going to Hurricane Harbor.
What's that?
It's a water, like the Six Flags water park in Concord. I don't know. We've never been.
Huh.
We just going because we have the membership for Six Flags. So.
That sounds fun.
Unless there's hella people and it's just gonna suck waiting in line.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hella hot. But I guess they have like a lazy river. So, but man, that means Cheesecake Lady's gonna be there.
Yep.
Oh, we had cheesecake yesterday.
Did you guys?
Yes, it was so good. One of my team members left, got another job. So, got
Took 'em
cheesecake
up.
cupcakes.
Nice.
Everybody loved them.
Best in the world.
Yep. Good shit. Fucking let us know. Tap in the comments what you smoking on.
What you smoking on, what you smoking in, and who you smoking with.
Yes, please.
It's Friday, guys.
It's
you
Friday.
should be smoking after a long, hard work week.
Yep.
Hey, but then I was reading this article today that they're trying to make it a 32-hour work week. I'll take that.
What you mean? Like, so they're trying to go from 40 to 32 to make it a full time? Okay, where's this at?
That would be federal, so the
Oh,
whole
shit.
United States. Which would be great because then that means, because like I'm an exempt employee, basically I'm salary. Then I can work 28 hours a week and still be like, yep, did my work for the week. So I'll
That'd
take
be
that.
awesome.
That would be fucking awesome. That's like not even 6 hours a day. But yeah, that doesn't happen. I have so much work. Like, that's just dream world. I'm only working 6.5 hours or 5 3/4 hours. So that's what sucks about salary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any plans for this weekend?
Yeah, we just talked about Hurricane Harbor.
That's it.
Well, tomorrow, no, all right, guys. Don't laugh. Don't make shitty comments. But I'm on the PTA. So
Oh shit! Are you gonna be a Karen?
No, I'm not a Karen. But I have a fucking meeting early tomorrow. So
Okay.
that's what I get to do my Saturday morning. But it's okay. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't served on a board like this in a few years, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Shit. I'm waiting for Dirty to roll this. Fucking he came in late. No. Shit.
I had to light the barbecue for my mom. Sorry.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
She had to eat barbecue. It's Friday.
She wants to grill steaks tonight.
Oh.
So you grilling steaks, huh?
So your mom barbecues too?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not on the same level as me, but
It's your mom. It's mom's cooking.
she'll put some
Best
chicken
cooking.
steaks and hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We haven't seen what you smoking on. Let us know.
I know.
Yeah, it's hot as hell.
It is so hot. Like, our kids keep complaining, like, the air's not working. Like, dude, it's 100 degrees still right now. The air's only going to get so cold in the house no matter how
Right.
fucking great your air conditioning is. So, fuck, dude. Like, the coolest it's gonna get in the house is like 75, maybe between 74 and 76 degrees.
Yeah.
It's just fucking just hot as shit out.
Yep.
So go swimming
Go swimming.
is my suggestion. It makes a difference a little bit.
Is anybody like fucking like going out, or is everybody staying in the house? We went to the movies, right? And that it's hot, man. It's just hot, like
Well, the
getting out.
movies was cool. Like it was nice and cool in there, so I didn't mind that yesterday because it was hot.
The strawberry caviar from
Oh, that
Twisted
sounds
Trees.
really, really good.
That's what I'm talking about. That
I wanna
sounds
try
real
some
good.
Of that.
Yep. We just
Fancy.
put in our comments on Instagram. we
Northern
just
Lights.
yeah. I just put out there, you know, what strain
first
did you
strand?
fall in love with? What was the first strand that you fell in love with? You know,
Blueberry.
oh, yours was blueberry.
Yeah.
You wrote
Okay.
a song.
Who, me?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, back in the days. Remember that shit?
Dude, our oldest will still sing it. Some of our friends will still sing it just randomly out of the blue.
Yeah.
But
But
Lights.
let's go over some of these comments.
crumble, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, my phone's dying, so you got to do the comments portion. I have the other stuff.
So in the comments, it was the question of the day was, what was the first strand that you fell in love with? We have
I saw someone else say Northern Lights. I
yeah,
thought
so
that
mine was
cool.
Northern Lights, man. Northern Lights to me
And
was
you know why? Do you know why?
what?
Okay, guess why?
Guess why? What?
Northern Lights was my first one.
Why?
Because that's what you had all the time. Remember, I didn't start smoking until I met you.
Right.
So that's what you had, and that's what I fell in love with first.
And that shit was fire.
It
21
had that
years
lovely
ago.
piney taste. Very nice.
Oh,
piney
White
taste, I
Widow.
remember.
Yep,
Alright,
that
let's
was,
go over
that's
s-
like these are like old school strains. I see how old people are.
Yeah, let's go over some of
All
these.
y'all are aging yourself right now, by the way.
Yep. B Dank one said Granddaddy.
White Widow.
Yep. Every headband. High and Happy said Purple Haze. I'm So
Purple
Stockton. The
Haze.
Magic.
I don't know if I probably had that.
The Real High Me one. Super Skunk.
Do you guys remember
Dirty
Stress
Wild
Weed?
West said Blueberry. Jay Steezy 64. Blue Dream and Forbidden Fruit. Forbidden
Forbidden
Fruit
Fruit.
is fucking a dope ass fucking strand, man. It's one of those things that you can smell it, light it, taste it. You know what it is as soon as you see it, light it, smell it, look at it, and all that shit.
Yeah.
There's not too many weeds that you can just call off, you know, like, yo, that's fucking,
OG
Blah, blah,
Kush.
blah.
right. She said blah, blah, blah.
I
Blah,
mean,
blah,
there's
blah.
so many fucking names.
Maui Wowie.
Right.
Oh yeah, but like there's so many different names that people give weed nowadays. But like a real, I don't know, original weed. I don't know another way to say it. Like you're
Syph
gonna
Morrison
know.
said perp. Yep, perp was fire. Very, very tasty weed, man. I think that's why everybody fell in love with the perp.
Mhm.
Yep. Got lighters. Oh, yep. Here. Fire that blunt up.
Skunk bud.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And you said yours was Northern Lights?
Lights.
Yeah.
That's what you.
Those
had
was
all the
that was
time.
fire, huh? Remember how expensive this shit was back then? You talking about $350 to $400 a zip, and that probably still runs that depending on where you're from and who you
And
fuck
then a
with.
half ounce of stress was like $25.
$25. Some of that Mexican
Pick out
brick
the
weed.
seeds.
Yeah, you gotta pick out your own seeds and stems,
Oh man.
but you get a whole shit. You get a whole zip for $40.
Yeah. Hard times, people. Hard times. You had to do what you had to do.
Super sour diesels.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
remember that.
Sour diesel is a fire fucking strand.
That
Good
is
shit.
for sure.
So I tried cooking the other day.
What did you make?
I a mess.
What did you say? Where was I for this experiment?
The
at
simple
home.
directions. You don't it does you don't recall none of this shit.
Okay, so we get a weekly meal delivery service for 3 meals a week from Every Plate, and it's definitely made my life easier because I meal plan and I do all that, and I hate grocery shopping.
Do the meal prepping and all that shit.
Yes. So Every Plate has like, and I am. This is not an ad of any sorts, okay? I really was trying. I was like, fuck it. It was so cheap. Like the first, few weeks, I was like, really? Really? Like, you should tell your action figure to come help you because he probably could have figured it out. So anyways, it's directions. You literally get it's all portioned for you. You know, you get the meat.
I hate these
the
boxes. I hate these boxes like I hate Applebee's.
You get a protein, a carb, and a vegetable. And there is a set of directions per recipe. And it's so simple. There's like 4 to 6 directions per recipe. Like, you couldn't have it any easier, and everything's portioned for you. You literally gotta just open a package of sauce, or here's the seasonings. You know,
just call me next time.
And then I don't know what he was doing, and then one, he forgot half the rice.
Okay, well, you know what? Can I say something? Why in the fuck did they put the other half in a whole nother bag for it?
Because this is made for either 2 people or 4 people.
Okay.
So the 2 people get 1 bag and the 4 people get 2 bags.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
why.
This was not explained to me before preparation.
It is so self-explanatory
Man.
that even our oldest
Look,
figured it out without me explaining to her.
I hate fucking reading directions,
so he
first of all.
forgot like several steps. I don't.
Fuck them steps, first of all, dude.
And there's only 4 to 6.
All right.
So it was pretty hilarious. We had to portion very lightly our rice. Oh, I coughed. Is somebody knocking?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping.
Yeah, so I fucked up that.
So,
I fucked that up. And it was supposedly as simple directions. But when you read
so simple.
when you read the fucking directions, you didn't even understand. You're the one that told me to fuck up.
Bullshit.
You're the one that told me to fuck
I did not
up.
tell you to fuck up. I was not even assisting at any time.
I said, yo, am I reading this correctly? You said, yeah. You said fucking do those separately. I did them separately, and then when I got to the end, it was like, yo, you should be done. I'm like, yo, then what the fuck am I doing with these green beans?
You forgot? Okay. The thing is, you do have to read the directions very specifically, because when you have you're cooking for 4 and the directions is explained in a 2 people and a 4 people set of directions. So it tells you when you have for 4 people, when you put stuff in the oven, you have 2 baking trays. And it specifically says for 4 people, use a separate baking sheet. So you didn't do that. And you forgot to put something in the oven, so it just didn't go well to like.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck cooking, man. All right.
It's not that hard.
Yeah. It is when you're.
It was like 5 steps, and one of them, the first direction is, wash and cut your produce. That's the first step. So technically, there's only 4.
I did those steps correctly.
Yes, you did.
All right.
But yeah, I definitely, for people that want a little bit easier, I just don't. Meal planning takes a lot of time because I do put a lot of thought into it. So this has just made it easier throughout my week to have, I know 3 meals out of the week for dinner are planned. I just got to pull out the card on all the ingredients are ready to go. The little box that comes in, and I'm done. So
Yeah, fuck that.
the only thing I wish they should come pre-chopped for me, because I know fucking Safeway sells that shit. So why can't they give me the pre-diced fucking celery and onions and all that shit?
Oh, you want the pre-diced?
I want the pre-diced shit.
The pre-diced.
Like, I do go and spend the extra money on pre-diced shit. Like, it's 3 containers for $12, but it's fucking worth $12.
Is cooking and cleaning better while high? Like,
Cleaning for sure. Cooking, I just get munchies and then I start snacking.
I love
on
cooking
stuff.
when I'm high.
yeah.
But I mean, I like.
I do it all
okay.
day.
Do you have to have music
I like
on?
smoking while
Yes.
cooking. There's a difference between being high while cooking, but smoking.
Oh, you
and
like
cooking at the
smoking
same
and
time. I
cooking?
like cooking and smoking at the same time.
Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to admit this, but it is fun to hold the blunt in your hand and turn the ribs at the same time.
Hell yeah.
It takes skills to be able to cook.
Gives it that extra
and,
smoke
like,
flavor.
I have 3 burners going, and I'll be smoking a blunt, and I'll be perfectly content. And this fool, what he tries to do is when we're working out, he has a fucking pipe out there trying to hit the pipe in between freaking rounds and shit. So, like, I'm dying, running out of breath. And I'm like, yeah. And then he thinks he can do it. He hits it maybe once or twice, but he's out of breath too. Trust me.
Man.
Don't let him tell you otherwise. Like, we're out there dying, okay? Because we are pushing.
But I'm smoking and working
Not
out.
always. Not always, because we are dying in between rounds. So
Sometimes that bitch won't let you get a break, man, to fucking hit the shit.
I used to love taking a dab.
Anytime
before
they
the
say
gym.
get a drink of water.
Yes, he has done that as well. He has brought the freaking thing out there to take dabs in between rounds, and sometimes you just don't have a fucking 2 minutes in between
Speaking
rounds
of
to do that.
taking dabs in between rounds,
Yeah.
we can go ahead and light this up. We're gonna take a dab. And while this is getting fired up, we're gonna give a shout out to our sponsors. Bow.
Yep.
Go ahead and
So, go ahead.
go
That's
ahead
your
and
sponsor.
take this and
Is
fire
that-
it up.
No.
Big shout out to Dank Pinco. You can make sure you're following them on Instagram.
I'm so stoked.
Everybody on here, make sure you're following them on Instagram. If you're following
Yes.
me, you should be following them.
So we got
Thank you to the sponsors.
Las Gomitas on there, Dirty's Wild West on there, Air Flowers by Erica, Moon Cheese, I'm so Stockton, and what's the last one?
Tree Stars.
Oh, Tree Stars.
Tree Stars.
Yes.
We appreciate
Someone
each
said everything is better when high.
and every one of you.
Yes, thank you.
We're gonna
We
take this
appreciate you.
dab right here. Dirty fucking you like. So this is a new glass piece. My
Hell, bro.
Terpsler fucking the bottom just fell off of it.
No.
And so I took
I
this.
like that one too.
Yeah.
Out of like
That
the-
turf slurp was nice.
It was really awesome.
Did you get to hit it?
Oh yeah. I remember. I think was it Sunday or Monday. I was hitting it with you.
Okay.
I think he was like a champ.
Damn, we didn't have it that long then if you only hit it once.
That's what I'm saying. I took it. I said, yo, I had this for like 4 days and it fell apart on me. It was like, well, how
Damn.
much you smoking? I'm like, bro. this-
All the time? Isn't why did it shouldn't matter how
In
much
4
you
days.
smoke. In 4 days? Like, come on. That's like saying like no. Just no.
All right, let's get a timer. Put
My
a timer
phone's
on.
dying. Hold on.
Oh, I got a timer for you. I got it. There you go. So this one right here, we're gonna put a
Minute
timer for
40.
1:40, man.
It's a long timer on this one.
But it tastes.
It tastes really good.
Yeah, so we big shout out to Moochies. We fucking taking dabs of grunts. No, we ain't taking hot dabs.
No hot dog.
No hot dabs today.
Hot dabs.
Dirty wants a hot dab. He's tripping.
It's hot. Why you want a hot tap?
All right, is anybody out there dabbing? Smash the fucking like button if you want to see Dirty take a dab. We gonna get this shit popping.
What's up with the bobblehead comment? I'm confused.
Yes.
Please explain the bobblehead comment. You want to get a bobblehead?
So
At the Dollar
Monique
Tree?
has been deep in her stories lately, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Any good shit out there right now?
Okay, so Simone Biles. Like to me, that's the biggest thing being talked about right now, because she withdrew from several Olympic competitions,
Right.
and
Is she
the gymnast.
the gymnast?
Yeah, like
but from
yeah, the USA
the
girl.
USA girl, right?
So she withdrew for mental health reasons. Now, for me, I commend her for that, because to readily admit to the entire world that you can't do this because of mental health, like, you know, people really have a negative stigma around mental health and you should just tough it through. But I don't believe that. Your body can't cooperate if your mind's not working. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my wax, but it's all right. Go ahead.
So she has ADHD, and in Tokyo, where they're at, her medication is not allowed. So it's pretty shitty because she needs that to compete and be at her best.
Dirty.
And a lot of people are criticizing her for doing that, saying, you know, she should just tough it through. Mental health really isn't an issue to be pulling. It's
That's fucked up.
it's bullshit for what's happening to her. So to me, it's like, you know, they say mind over matter for a reason. So, you know, why are people not remembering that, as far as, you know, why she pulled out of the Olympics?
About that right there.
Which one? Which one? Which one? These ones? Oh.
We were looking for wax, guys.
Yep.
It's MIA at the moment.
Left it in the house, huh?
It's probably in the house. That's usually where it goes. So the situation with that is, let her decide for herself what works best. And if she wants to pull, who are you to judge her? Like, leave her alone.
Right. She said she wasn't in the right state of mind and shit.
And you really can't compete if you're not at your best.
Right.
So.
And some of the comments was pretty fucking harsh. Talking
They're
about
brutal.
she's very selfish. You know what I mean? Would you consider that selfish?
No, not at all. She did it for the betterment of the team so they could succeed and hopefully get a medal. We don't always have to win gold. And I think the pressure of her being who she is and the expectation of her winning gold in pretty much every competition, that's a very tough situation to be in and something we could probably never understand because we're not in that limelight. And it's for the whole country that you're representing, and to have that, it's a huge pressure and weight on your shoulders. So, good for her for doing what was best, and leave for the poor girl alone. She's like only 24. She's barely maturing. Like, let her figure it out. And it's not about gymnastics. Yes, she's competed and she's the most decorated one, but she's still a human being and somebody's baby, just like your kids and just like, anybody they're just like us.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
They're just gifted and talented in areas that we're not. So give the poor girl a break. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
And stop acting like it's affecting you.
Right?
You ain't out there competing.
Right? And then, they have the pressure. Don't forget, she's a victim of sexual abuse from her own doctor from the sport that she loves. So you don't know how that affects her and the pressure. And, there's so much going on with these poor girls. I'm a mom, so I guess I don't know if it's because I feel differently about it. I don't know. But I think of it as my kid. And Olympian or not, she's still somebody's kid.
Yeah.
So leave her
Yeah,
alone.
man, that shit's fucking crazy.
Just leave her alone.
Yeah, everybody's always gonna have a fucking something to say.
Yes,
About something.
How does it affect you? At the end of the day, does it personally affect you in your life and how you pay your bills and live your life and just society is just interesting.
Venting with Monique.
I am venting because society is cruel and mean and so judgmental and I hate to say it, but racist. But we just do the best we can.
Yep.
And live our lives and.
Oh yeah. What else you got in there?
Hold on. I lost my.
We're smoking
thingy.
on some of this. It's a cookies. Shout
I
out
don't know
to
what it is.
Dan. Get
I
money.
didn't realize I texted you that many stories. Sometimes I just start sending you stuff and then just to see where it kind of goes.
Oh, it goes shit. Yeah, you got a bunch
So-
of shit that you send me all the fucking time.
I do. It's random too. But he knows why I send them. So we have been watching hit and miss of the Olympics. Oh, and for those that follow me, you saw my story that trampoline. I'm very, very not sure how I feel about trampoline as a
Well, there's
sport.
a couple new sports.
What about the horse dancing?
I don't. Why is that to me?
I didn't get that one.
Olympics came from the Spartan days of jousting and
sports.
yes, death matches and shit. And what's that show that used to be on with the jousting and the ball thingy where they
Right,
have to
right,
run behind
right.
Gladiator, I think it was. So I think of that stuff and trampoline and horse dancing. There are certain sports let's just keep it not Olympic. I don't know another word.
Hey, soon enough, we'll probably see beer pong in there.
I mean, right?
Hey, I was just saying
Right?
that beer pong is probably
So
next.
it's I am not sure. Gymnastics and swimming and volleyball and
Things that take real
it's
training.
real training where you dedicate your life to doing, not getting. I mean, not that you're gonna get paid for trampoline. That you get paid very
You don't know
little.
that.
You get paid very little pursuing
Paid
the
is
sport that you
paid.
love in the Olympics, and unless you medal, you're not getting shit.
Right.
Because
Unless you get on Wheaties.
yeah, right. You wanted the Wheaties box.
Wheaties
Do
and
they even
Gatorade,
do
man.
that anymore? By the way.
Yeah,
Do
I
they
think
still
so.
put people was Michael Phelps on?
I
the
can't
Wheaties
believe
box?
people are still buying Wheaties. Fuck.
I like Wheaties.
Do you?
I do.
You're weird.
I like bran flakes too. They're really good. That dry ass shit. I like it with banana. But And then like we caught some swimming, we caught some of the gymnastics, we caught the not dirt bikes. What was the bicycling?
Right.
What was it? The guys were-
BMX.
Thank you, BMX bikes.
Yeah.
I did not
And they
realize
crashed.
that they start on this big ass hill. So I was like, holy shit, I'm scared of that alone. But they
And they
crashed.
crashed.
I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why. I'm sure everybody finds that amusing. We're all secretly hoping for that. But yes,
But it
totally
happened.
happened twice. And one was a really bad one. And I'm like, they took down half of them, so the people that weren't supposed to win won. So it was pretty chaotic. And then another guy fell the second time.
Tap in the comments. What's your favorite Olympic
mine's
sport?
swimming and gymnastics. I can't choose between and diving because it's still technically part of
Oh,
swimming.
you like swimming on?
I like the swimming and diving.
Diving's
What
pretty
about the
dope.
sweeping
Yeah.
on the ice where they fucking
Oh, that's a
sweeping in
Winter
front of the?
Olympic, but
Like they did in Simpsons?
Yes. So at the Oak Park Ice Arena, they did
We
that.
did that.
We went and did it. We were the only ones that showed up.
They said, yeah, right. It was like,
I was like, fuck it, why not? You know, we live right
you guys
here.
playing yourselves?
here, dirty.
So we fucking showed up, and dude, that is hard. Like
go,
you
go,
have to have precision, and you have to sweep it right. Otherwise, your little weight thingy isn't going anywhere. So if you haven't tried sweeping,
Take your finger off the top. There you
I
go.
definitely suggest you do. It is
Sweeping
actually
was fun,
really
man.
fun. But yeah, I like to find
Tastes good, huh?
it's good from there. I like to find different activities for the kids to try. Like I could not believe we were the only ones that showed up though. I thought that was pretty funny.
So we did it, the sweeping and shit. That shit's not as easy as
It's
it looks.
not easy. It takes a lot of you have to have a lot of upper
body
strength and shit.
They said I was a natural. I'm like, you're only saying
Okay,
that because I'm the only one that showed up. You need somebody for the Olympics. That's what's going on here. And they said that.
So he's like, I'm an Olympian now. I'm
Yeah,
like, no,
they
you're
said.
not
Well,
even
they said
close
they
to
said
that.
you're Olympic worthy.
They
Did
were
she
just
not
trying
say
to make
that?
you feel good, but she technically didn't say that.
She said you're Olympic worthy, man. That
They
was
just
a
want to
shit.
make you feel good to come
Whatever.
back.
Whatever. Nobody showed up because nobody can do it. I did it,
Our kids were right there with you too.
man. But shit, I was better than they was. Obviously, they're not
You're
Olympic
a fucking
worthy.
grown ass man.
They're
I
not
would
a-
hope you're better and
They're not
stronger.
Olympic worthy.
So
It's sweeping.
what's the object? You just trying to cut the ice to make the thing go?
You
Smooth
have
it
to
out,
hit it in-
Warm it
well,
up. Basically, I think it warms
you
it
have
up,
to warm up
and
the
it makes
ice
a
so
little
it's
groove.
smooth. Or
You make a little
yeah.
groove
And
for
then
it
so
before you
goes
can
and
guide
you
it.
have to hit it in like a certain area or knock the other. I don't remember because it's been a few years. But it was really fun. I do remember that. It was.
So that's a dope ass. That's fun. I don't know why that's so fucking. Why people like watching that in the Olympics.
It's
like,
only
just
fun when
watching-
you do it. I don't know if it's fun to watch.
Some of these sports in the Olympics, man, they just don't make no sense, but they're
I
so
hate
amazing
baseball.
to watch.
I hate the basketball. It's so boring to me. I like.
What about the
volleyball.
high jump and shit like that?
Oh, okay. So when we were watching previews of the guys that are in the high jump, like their bodies are not proportioned in a way that's normal at all. That's why their bodies look like they can do what they can do.
They look like
to be able to,
Spider-Man.
they're Gumbies.
They look like Spider-Man out of the
Gumbies.
costume.
Who remembers Gumby? So
I do.
they're very Gumby.
That's fucked up. That's
okay,
fucked
babe.
up.
You saw how they were moving. You saw how like I even said I was like their bodies are not even like you have to see what a high jumper body looked like, and they're all the same no matter what country they were from. They were all built the same. And then like I started like looking at all the different sports, and like dude, the swimmers, they're built so masculine because they have like very strong back muscles, and like the runners are slim because they got to go fast. Like it's
Those
crazy how
swimmers-
they're all built the same in
Those
the
girl
sport.
swimmers are fucking.
They are so
manly
masculine,
looking.
and I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, and I told him I was like, oh my god, that's like my worst fear is like working out and then turning into like oh god.
A Schwarzenegger.
And I know there's so, yes.
Start talking like that.
California.
Yes.
What do you want for
And it's like-
dinner?
and I'm not even trying to be disrespectful to them because I admire what they do and the strength and endurance and perseverance it takes to get where they're at. But it's just like, oh my gosh, it's just so masculine of a sport that even the composition of their back is very manly. So it changes the whole,
Right.
I don't know. It was interesting to see that.
That's crazy, huh? Mm-hmm. And they swim fast as
Dude,
fuck.
they're so fucking good. Like, oh my god.
What else you got out there?
Well, because we got sidetracked, but where I was trying to go with that originally is, so like I've always noticed that, like, because I like diving, so when I know when it's on, I do make it a point to watch it.
Synchronized diving is fun to watch.
Yes,
Synchronized when the ninjas, like when they jump off and they twist all together and they fucking fall and dive and shit.
Yes, so
and it's all got to be like.
They always go into like a spa or like a little pool thing after. Well, it's because the water is like a certain temperature and they need to warm their bodies up to avoid cramping.
Right.
And then like, so you know how they spray water onto the pool? You're like, why the fuck are they spraying water? Like, it's so that the divers have a depth perception, so they know like how to time their dives and stuff. So it keeps the water, like, I guess, moving, you know, and they can tell when to start their turns and do things like that. So I thought that was interesting because I didn't really know that.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man.
So there's always, you know, a reason for why they're doing it. And then like the thing, like people are like, what are those things on the swimmer's back that have like the circles? They're cupping. It's like it's a method of therapy, like acupuncture, massages. It's just I think that's like a Chinese method probably, but don't quote me on that, guys.
Crazy
Feel
man
my
in the
bad.
building. Appreciate all
Hey,
the
crazy
loungers for
man.
tapping in. Make sure you're sharing this, man. Get everybody to tap in with us. Hit the share button and spam everybody in your messages, Instagram messages, and Facebook. Get them in here.
Yeah.
Let's blaze. Let's have a big blaze party, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Yeah. And then, okay, so also, like, in Tokyo, it's hella hot right now. So, like, the tennis players are playing in, like, 95-degree weather. And I guess it's humid. So, one of them, it basically said, if I die out here, who's responsible? Because it's such harsh conditions, and they're making them play in the
Where's this?
afternoon. In Tokyo.
Oh, in Tokyo.
Yeah, that's where the Olympics
Oh,
are.
because Tokyo lied about the weather conditions.
Is that what happened?
Yes.
That didn't say that in here.
Yes.
I did not say that. What did you?
Yep. I think they had lied because of they said something. There's been something going on, some accusations about Tokyo and the weather, and saying that they, you know, gave false weather readings. You know what I mean? So the Olympics can continue on.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
I did not know that part. But yeah, so basically it's so hot for the tennis players, I think they're going to die. And I get it. Like, you know, dude, I played tennis in high school.
You was a tennis player and a marching band.
Yes.
Monique was a marching band.
Oh, God. Okay, and it was really hard, guys. Okay, so don't knock me for it because, like, it was a really intense, like, practice schedule. So, like, 2 weeks before, I think it was 2 to 3 weeks before school even started, you were out on the field, like, 6 to 8 hours a day. And at least once a week, every week, you had a 12-hour day. So yes, in the fucking summer, hella hot, where like only like so when you were practicing, you were on like the parking lot where you know there was shade. But when you went onto the fucking football field, oh
Ain't no
my
shade out
god,
there.
oh my god, we were dying out there. And then like I said, you're out there for fucking hours, and sometimes you're just standing in your spot for like 25 minutes because you know the director's working with the fucking trumpets and shit. So I played the clarinet. So
shit.
I had to sit there and wait when it was our turn to go.
Shout out to you clarinet players.
I did it until my sophomore year, and then I played tennis my junior and senior year, and it was really fun actually. So
Fucking crazy.
yeah.
There's a lot. I heard the fucking band girls are the craziest.
Oh my god.
I heard about you
Here we
band
go.
girls.
Here we go. No, not at all. I hung out with Brian and them. So, and Brian's my best friend that I've known for 33 years. 35
What else we
now.
have on your news feeds?
Oh, I think you're talking about the Olympics, but
Yep.
I mean, I think we're done with the Olympics. So people know, even if you don't live in California, how expensive it is
Oh, dude,
to
California's
live in the city.
the
Which means
most
San Francisco,
expensive.
like we call like I will
Yeah,
know.
the city out here is San Francisco.
Like
We're-
I don't
we're
call
like
it
an
San
hour
Francisco
away or
very rarely. So it's only like an hour and 10 minutes from us. So we're there all the time. I love going there. Doesn't matter how cold it is. It could be raining. It doesn't matter. I love going there. So, anyways, like the housing market is ridiculous. Like a studio will cost you, and a teeny tiny studio, probably as big as this room back here, will cost you like $2,400.
Right.
And yes, like it's crazy. And room shares, like even if you just want to share a room in the fucking city,
So
you're still
basically,
paying like $1,800.
If you think about a size of a if you pull into a fucking parking lot and you park into a car stall, right? They rent rooms out that big out there in
for like
San Francisco
$1,400, and people will pay
for
it.
$1,400, and it's the size of a parking space.
Yeah, and then so basically, there's these people that lived in their I don't know, house, apartment, or duplex, whatever, that they lived there for like 30 years. So the land.
Where's this at? In San Francisco?
So they got bought out.
San Francisco?
Yeah, in San Francisco. They bought out the tenants. Yeah, so it was renters. They bought out the tenants. And so these tenants were paying for a 7-bedroom, 8-bathroom home for $12,500 a month. Like, that's so much money.
Right.
So the homeowners wanted to buy them out. So
How much again?
$12,500.
12,000 for how many rooms?
7.
7-bedroom
And
house.
8 bathrooms.
And 8 bathrooms. So that means every bedroom had a bathroom.
Yes, and a guest one because you had an extra.
Right.
So the homeowners bought them out for almost $500,000 so that they would leave and they can rent it out for more money.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because you can only raise the rent so much, and I mean for $12,500, that's actually cheap for that.
For
many
rent,
bedrooms
we're
in
talking
San
about
Francisco?
$12,000 rent per month.
Yes, per month. People
You
don't
know what
even
I'm
make that
saying?
in a year, and they want that a month. That's 60 grand. No, it's more than 60 grand.
It's 140.
It's 100
a
and,
year.
no more than that, a little bit more than that, like
Yeah.
150. Like, but you got to remember out there, like there's lots of money. So like they're usually like techies and startups, and like it's crazy where it's a lot of old money too. Especially when you go in certain parts of San Francisco, like you just don't belong there because it's old money.
Yeah.
Like by the Presidio and that area, like you just don't go there for no
Right.
reason at all. Like we saw that video of that guy in San Francisco
Being racially
being
profiled.
freaking profiled because he was a Amazon delivery guy, I
Right.
believe. And the homeowner's like, "What are you doing here? You have no business here," and blah blah. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, that's
And-
crazy.
All because he lived in a certain part of the city.
Yes, living in San Francisco fucking is crazy. People pay for the weather out there and the view.
The
You know what I
view.
mean?
Like if you to live by the beach, like basically like because my aunt used to live out there, so like I was in San Francisco a lot when I was growing up, and then she passed away, so I don't go, but I was there a lot, and she used to live in the Sunset,
Yeah.
and I didn't really know what that meant, but I can imagine now what
What her shit would be worth?
it would be worth.
Millions.
Yeah, because she was in like 21st Avenue. So the higher the avenues, you get closer to the beach, and
Right.
the higher the value of your home. So she was on California and 21st Avenue, and
Damn, California
Yeah.
streets right there.
Right
like
there.
it ends at the beach.
well, no, because you actually have to go to the 40s. Like, it goes up to like 40.
Yeah,
7th
but
or
California
something.
though.
But California like
Goes all
it's
the way
just-
to the
it goes,
beach.
Yes. No. Yeah, it does because the
Yeah.
abs are this way. So it's crazy. And then like we used to say, if your house has green in the city, you're paying millions
Yeah,
of
if you
dollars.
have a front
Like
yard-
if you have a front yard with grass
It's a
and
$1
fucking
million home.
trees, you're paying millions of dollars for that home because you don't get that. Ouch. Sorry, you don't get that in the city, anywhere. And it's crazy because people are paying that, and like I said, certain parts of the city in the Sunset you don't go either because you'll stick out.
That shit's crazy.
It's crazy. You can tell tourists for sure. Like I don't really consider us tourists anymore. We've been there so much. We know the city so well. Like, you know what I mean? We know how to get around. So it's like, are we still considered tourists? Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you don't live there.
I don't live there, but
Visitors.
I'm visiting. I'm not a tourist. I like that. I'm visiting. Because I'm not like from freaking another country taking pictures. Well, I still take pictures. But so do the freaking people that live there.
What
Go
else you
take
got in your
pictures.
feeds?
My phone's dying.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, like we watch a lot of like series about a whole bunch of different stuff. So I was reading this thing of like what the Earth would look like if all the ice caps melted, and like if you watch documentaries and stuff about like National Geographic shit and Planet Earth or
Right.
whatever that show was, they always have talked about if all the ice caps and all the ice melted, like half of California would be gone. So it's just like there's like now this like updated map, I guess, so you can actually see what happens to your specific city.
Oh, shit.
If all of this shit melts, so like Florida would be gone.
What's this app
A lot
called?
of Texas. I don't know.
Oh.
It was just on. I have to find it in the thing.
Yeah.
But there's a thing you could look up that shows what would happen, and like it could happen. Like we're fucking like killing the climate, and like it's gonna melt, and we're gonna kill ourselves, and then. Because half of California would be gone. Some of Texas is going to be gone. All of Florida is going to be gone.
Damn.
So, like, it will rise so much. And there has to be a balance of salt water to fresh water. So it will throw off that balance because that's fresh water.
Right.
So it will kill a lot of the
Fish.
like
in
fishes and the ecosystems
ecosystem.
that, thrive off that balance. So
All
it would
because
fuck
the
up,
ice is
all
melting
because
off.
the ice melted. So it's not a good thing for the ice to melt. And then like, all the polar bears are going to die because that's just how they live. And then the sea lions and they would all die.
Right.
So, cause then,
Well, they're gonna get hunted anyway. Like,
no, they're not. Like what was the Happy Feet penguins? Those are protected because of where they live.
Right.
So they can't like be hunted. They're hunted by like polar bears, but not like humans.
yeah.
So if you want to see what happens to your city, just Google what happens to my city if all the ice melts. I'm sure you'll find something. But yeah, it's plausible. And then they're always talking about asteroids and big ass meteors hitting the Earth and shit. So it's like, I think if it's gonna happen, it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how much of a warning we're really gonna
yeah. How
get.
much of a warning do you think that we would have if something like that happened? And fucking.
I don't think they're gonna tell us.
Can you imagine like the mass panic? You know what I mean? That would fucking happen.
Yeah, we would kill ourselves and go straight, like fucking
We'd go
anarchy
straight.
and shit.
We'd go straight to a
anarchy.
purge.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Anarchy purge is what would happen.
Because everybody wants everything before they die.
And it's just like, why are you gonna die? Like, I would rather just stay home and chill with like my family members that I love the most. And it's like, what's that material shit gonna do when I'm gonna go fucking kill somebody or
If-
someone's gonna come kill me? Like,
If
what's
on the
point?
news they said right now, they said, yo, we have about
2 minutes.
3 days
Oh.
before, 7 days before this asteroid hits. What are you gonna do in these 7 days?
But what I do in the 7 days, I basically, it would just be probably us, just whatever.
You ain't gonna try to enjoy
What am I gonna do? Go
you got
loot
7 days to
places?
go see that last site. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but who's gonna be working? Are you gonna go to work? Because I
We're
sure
gonna
as
stand-
shit ain't
we'll
gonna go to work.
Hell no.
So who's gonna go, be facilitating those things? Like, we're on our own at that point.
Yep, we're gonna go stand on the top of the and watch the whole anarchy happening.
Where? We'll go to the hills and shit, just hide out
Yeah.
there. Go
Hell
find a
no.
cave somewhere.
We can go to Area 51. They probably won't tell us to leave.
We're
I
doing
know,
that.
we won't get shot. They're like, come join us. Come join
Well,
us.
we're doing that. We're taking the drive
what we wanna do
to
when we go
Area
to Vegas.
51, Vegas in October,
Mhm.
right? We're going October, and then we're gonna
Mhm.
just take a drive. It's like a 2-hour ride from Vegas or some shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna drive out there to get told to turn around, and go home.
Yep. I don't care. I've been there.
That's a nice
I've been
smoke
there.
drive, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Yep." I'm like, hold on, let me get a picture of you fucking pulling out your AR-15 on her real quick. Oh yeah,
Right?
your M16 and shit. Yeah,
Yep.
they don't play over there.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, you can go so far,
Mm-hmm. Before you get shot.
before they tell you that they can.
Like,
How
Fuck
far
it,
do
though.
you want to go?
to the absolute last point before I get shot.
Not me. I'll let
Just
you go
like
that
we
far.
went to the Mexican border before we got deported.
Oh my god, dude. We didn't get deported, first of
No,
all.
we did not. We totally turned around because we were not going to chance it not being able to come back to the States.
That shit's crazy.
As bad as I wanted to, I ain't chancing it.
Yeah, we was like, hey, yo, is that the Mexican border?
Like,
Let's go check it
we
out.
were at Legoland, which sucked ass, by the way.
It's the Mexican border, and I
We're
was
like,
like,
fuck
let's
it, let's go. See how far we can get. So,
And then we got to the Mexican border, and then like, yeah, they was like, yeah, you guys better turn around.
Yeah.
There's like, you can come through, but no guarantee you're gonna get back.
Oh, do you remember we hit our pipe in the bushes?
Oh yeah, that's right. We hit a bunch of shit in the bushes
We're like, fuck it, we're gonna have to leave it
because
here.
we had weed pipe,
Yes.
like little
So
bubbler,
there was like
and
a
I was
last
like,
stop
okay,
and
we could get through there, but coming back with this is gonna be,
we're
you know.
gonna
So I
go
was
to
like, yo,
Mexican jail.
what was that right there? What was that right there?
Like,
TJ
yes,
was
like,
in TJ
we're
right
going
there.
to shitty jail.
And then
Mexican
fucking
jail.
yeah, so I hit the pipe in the bushes right there.
Like fuck it, we're not taking no chances if we do get across and have
That
to
was a
come
while
back.
back, man.
That was so long ago, but
Stash and dash.
Stash and dash,
Like,
man.
fuck
That
it, I
was
hope nobody takes
that was the
it.
first stash and dash right there, dude. I stashed it. We tried to dash across the border.
Yes.
That shit was funny.
Like fucking illegal drugs and like left a kilo there and shit.
And then she was like, "Yo, it looks like we're fucking trafficking kids." You know, because fucking we didn't have no paper. We didn't have no
ID
nothing.
on them, no school ID. We had no birth certificates. We had our driver's license, but you gotta remember, immigrants can get driver's licenses.
That's
too.
what they said. There was
That's
like,
exactly what they said. So they're like, "Ma'am, immigrants can get driver's licenses too." I'm like, "Oh shit, that's right." So
did
I
Monique?
did not do coke. I will never do coke. And we didn't get into Mexico. We got to the border. We got to like step foot in it for like 2 seconds and then turn right around.
We didn't even
So
step
I
out
couldn't
the
even
car.
get out of the car. And I'm
We was right in between to where they're like stripping cars. We was turning right in that area. We didn't want to.
yeah,
Fuck
we're like,
all that.
Yeah, no, we're going back. We're
And
not-
we just fucking blazed in there.
Yes, that was, dude. I don't know what
Yeah,
we're
you know it
doing.
smelled like weed. You know it smelled like weed in that bitch.
Had to. There's no way it didn't smell like weed. So no, I'm not gonna do coke in any circumstance whatsoever.
But in Mexico, it's all right.
I don't care what country I'm in. I am not doing coke.
Would you do coke in Mexico?
Yeah,
It's a
I don't know.
possibility.
Why?
Coke in Mexico.
No,
I would rather do
it ain't
tequila
cut.
in
It's not
Mexico.
cut. That's why.
Yeah, it's not
Tequila
cut.
and
You only need that little tiny key shot. And
Yeah,
know,
we're
Tequila.
close. We're closer to Colombia, dude. There's probably some good shit.
It ain't cut, that's for sure.
You fuck around and have a heart attack, fool.
Tequila in Mexico.
Tequila.
Yeah, I would
I
definitely do
fuck
some
fucking
tequila out
drugs. Like I'm not trying to overdose. I'm not
Call me
trying to.
Chris. Shout out to you. He thinks that shit's funny as fuck.
Because I ain't doing coke. I'll take weed all day.
Did you
every
hear
day.
that fucking story before where fucking when Coke first came out, they was actually using
Oh, and
Coke?
Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Yes,
They
that's
was
really
actually
true.
using Coke.
Yes.
Um,
That's really
Original
true.
recipe.
it was the original. It was part of the original recipe in
Yeah.
Coca-Cola.
Uh-huh.
So that's why they went from original Coke to classic,
Yeah.
right?
It's
That's crazy.
it was
Coke in a can. That's where they got the name Coke.
So like, if anybody knows I Love Lucy, it's like the Vita Vita Vegemin episode. And that's what it reminds me of.
The what?
The I Love Lucy, the Coke.
Oh, Coke
Yeah, because she got drunk.
on Coke.
I don't know what it was. It was something that.
Oh, there was
That
something.
was-
There was something in her Coke.
There was something in that drink that she had, like she was advertising for, but
I don't think anybody
all my
watched
Lucy
I
fan-
Love Lucy.
I know there's bull.
Now, do you think that that's something?
Okay, so in the comments, guys, you know I Love Lucy, the Vita Vita Measurement episode, and
No.
I'm gonna watch. Someone's gonna confirm with me.
Right.
Come on, guys, don't let me down. Somebody in here knows exactly what I'm talking
Come
about.
on, Viking.
Do
I
you
know.
think-
I know you got
Hey.
something on this.
Do you think I Love Lucy is something that they should redo?
No, not at all.
No,
Not at all.
they haven't
You
even
can't
thought about
replace
it.
Lucille Ball.
Well, you can't replace Batman, but they did like 3 times.
Does it made it better?
Oh, he's coming back.
I know.
Adam West wasn't that good.
None of them were good.
No,
Best
Michael
Joker.
Keaton.
No, Michael Keaton was. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everybody post Michael Keaton was awful. So yes,
No,
Yep.
who was a good Batman after Michael Keaton?
none of them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Christian
None
Bale
of them.
was
Oh my
close,
God,
but-
no. He was.
He wasn't that good at it.
No.
Joker. That's Jack Nicholson or Heath. They were
Yeah.
to me. They were the two
Heath
best.
Ledger.
Yeah, he was tight, dude.
Yeah, he did really, really good.
He might have fucking beat fucking Jack.
They
Jack
just have their
Nicholson's
own,
dope.
like personality about them. I
Yeah,
guess you could
and that's
say.
what's tight. He wasn't trying to beat Jack Nicholson. You know,
Like I like the original.
it was a new Joker.
Like the older Batmans and stuff. I like. Which one was Jim Carrey? He was in that. Right?
Jim Carrey
That's
was
the one with
the Riddler.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
Riddler. But which one was that one? Is that the Arnold Schwarzenegger one?
Was he in that one too?
Is that one? Poison
Jim
Ivy?
Carrey played it. So
can't
Jim
remember.
Carrey fucking is one of my favorite actors.
I
Yeah.
think that was either George Clooney or Val Kilmer's Batman.
So I
It
can't
was George
I can't
Clooney.
think anybody else to play a
No,
better
no,
Riddler
No, Val Kilmer, I think.
or a Grinch. Fucking Jim Carrey played the best.
See, and
Grinch.
Cat in the Hat, they should have done Jim Carrey, but they did Mike Myers.
Mike Myers is tight too
I
though.
I did
Well,
not like him for Cat in the
I
Hat.
think Jim Carrey was going through some shit at the time.
Probably, but because he did the Grinch first, he would have been a great Cat in the Hat. Like
Right.
I think better than what Mike Myers did.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. I like Cat in the Hat, but I like the Grinch better.
Jack will always be the best Joker.
His favorite.
That's
He's a good
up
one.
in the air.
It's a very close tie because they were just so well in their own ways.
Yep.
So it was pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
But sometimes like I get bored of movies. Like stop making movies. Like Fast and Furious. Like fuck,
Okay, so we
end
just
it.
seen
How many
fucking
times?
we just seen Old.
Oh my god, you guys! I want to spoil it so bad, but I know it just came out, and probably not a lot of people have even had a chance to see it. But
It's just tight. It's just crazy.
it's crazy.
It's different.
because it's M Night Shyamalan or however you say his name. So he's the one like made the Signs, and he makes very different movies, and you know his style when he directs it and makes it. So this is definitely his movie, and what it's about though, and what we're going through right now. It's very interesting that this movie came out right now,
Right.
and I want to spoil it so fucking bad.
I think we're going to.
I don't want to because this
I think
literally
we're
just
going
came
to.
out yesterday. Like no one's probably even had a chance. You can't even get it on cinema. Like the free freaking, you
Right.
get the movies for free at the app thing. So it's like no one's probably even had a chance to watch it. I don't want to fuck it up. For
Who went and
people.
seen it? Has
Like,
anybody
has
seen
anybody gone and seen it? Do you even know what we're talking about?
it? The movie
So it's
Old,
like the beach movie,
where they fucking go to the
where they
beach
go
and
to the
get
beach
old.
and
They
they
grow
get
old
old.
within
like
in
hours.
one day.
They age like 50 years.
Yeah. So in 2 days, that's like 100. That's 100.
Damn.
That's 100 years. And
Yeah.
shit,
So
man.
that's what happens, and
What's
that's why
this
you
called?
see old.
Old?
Yeah, it's called
Old.
Old.
And that movie is like, oh god, I don't want to. I want to stop talking about it because I want to spoil it.
But it was a good movie.
Really good movie. And if you think about what we're living through right now, it definitely answered some of my questions.
Oh,
for
did it?
stuff.
Oh shit.
And that's why, I can't keep talking about it because if I tell you what I think, it's gonna give away the movie. So I can't even go that route and talk about that.
Right.
So
Yeah. So that's a movie to go see if you guys haven't
definitely
seen
see
it.
it. It's not scary. It's not gory.
It's just fucking.
It's just-
it's a different perspective, man. as
It's
far as what can happen. So like, the previews, right? In the previews, they showed this girl getting pregnant. She was a
Mhm.
little kid. She was like what?
You said that's what you can't talk about. Like you really can't talk about.
Well,
the
she
movie.
grew old,
She grew old, and then
and she had a baby within a day,
Yes.
or within an hour or
yes,
so, a couple
within an
hours.
not even an hour. I don't
You
think.
know.
But it's just
Minutes.
like minutes. I think.
Yep.
So
And I mean, even though she grew up, her mindset was still a little kid, and she was like,
Mm.
"What happened, Mom? I got fat. I was shoot." You know what I mean? She was crazy.
yeah, it was very interesting. It's a really good movie though. I haven't been excited about a movie for a minute. So to see this one, I definitely highly recommend.
Should they remake Beetlejuice too? Crazy man.
Should they
Uh,
make one? No.
Beetlejuice? Who can?
Only if it's Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael Keaton's
He's got to be Beetlejuice.
a dope ass. Who can play a good Beetlejuice? Who else would be a
If
dope
I had
ass
to choose
Beetlejuice?
another,
I don't think. I don't know if there is anybody. Okay, yeah. What's his name? The guy who played
Please don't tell me Deadpool.
Spawn. What's his
No.
name?
Spawn?
Yeah, the fucking.
Isn't he old now?
Michael Jai White?
Is that his name?
Black, The black dude. The
No, not
fighter.
the. Huh?
The fighter.
No, not the fighter. The fucking the dude with the raspy voice.
I
The
don't know
dude, the
that
dude
movie
that
well
turned
enough.
into the fat fucking ugly blob looking thing.
I don't know who that was.
Oh,
I
but
know,
yeah.
I know who played Spawn.
They're redoing Candyman.
Oh yeah, Candyman is
And I'm
coming
pretty
out.
sure it's Jordan Peele. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be the new Candyman.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I'm very skeptical of that remake because you were scared of Candyman.
Candyman was a
watched it.
scary
If you
movie,
have
man.
not watched the original, and I'm sure most
It's
of you
not
have
gonna be
now,
scary now.
It's well, I mean,
You know
have
what I'm
to
saying?
Watch it to understand the new one.
But I don't, and even in Candyman, I don't think that there was ever any like bloody gore.
But it was just scary because of what the storyline was.
Right.
You
It
know?
was all anticipation.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
But it was still
Kind of
good.
like Jaws. Like you seen Jaws, and in the whole movie of Jaws, you only seen Jaws in like two clips of the whole movie, right? But like they led you up to like build this.
John Leguizamo?
What is that? They
Oh, like the hype?
they build the hype. You know what I mean, to the whole fucking movie, and that's kind of how Candyman was.
Yeah.
You know, they had you scared through the whole
But the
movie.
guy that played it was just so good.
if you watch-
oh
dude-
my god, like you can't beat that.
Right.
It's the voice,
And all
Like,
it was,
it's the
like, they
scary-ass
walked into an
voice.
empty ass bathroom, and it's like you never want to use a bathroom again,
Yeah, I hate going
You
to
know what
public
I'm
bathrooms.
saying?
I'm
And
like traumatized from that.
and nothing even happened in there, dude. Like that shit was crazy, you know.
But it,
But after watching Candyman, dude, you've always wanted to know what the fuck was behind your medicine cabinet.
right? Oh my god!
Every time, man, that you move into another house, you're fucking looking or fucking wondering or checking behind and seeing if you can even check behind the medicine cabinet, man. That's how Candyman had you. That's how Candyman had me.
Or bathrooms. Like you did not want to go to a public bathroom with the stalls.
No,
Like,
no.
mm-mm.
Remember?
Mm,
How
my
many people
God.
said Candyman 3 times in the
I
mirror?
never did.
No?
I
With the
never
lights
did.
off?
No.
Does anybody remember saying Candyman? No?
I never
Did you do it? Hell
I
no.
was too
Did you hear
scared.
about it? Oh, you know about it.
You had to watch.
He
the
said,
movie.
hell no. That's how scary Candyman was.
Yeah, you just didn't do it because you weren't sure. Like,
Right.
what's the open to portal?
Now, they don't make movies that scary.
No,
They
all
don't,
cheesy,
man.
Scary. Well, the Conjurings were scary. I thought those were pretty good.
And those always had the same actors on.
That's what I liked.
Yeah,
That's what I
and that's
like.
what's tight, man, is when they don't change actors. They start
Like
fucking
the
with
one
shit.
transition that I didn't like in the Marvel movies was the Hulk. Like I liked original Hulk versus the second Hulk with the curly hair.
Right. Yep, that's his name. Yep. Crazy man.
Candyman or Chucky?
John Leguizamo.
See, Chucky was scary as
Oh my
fuck too, man. Because
Because it
Chucky,
was a doll.
and everybody had dolls. I think we talked about this
Oh my God,
already.
yes.
That was more
But
fucking.
Chucky was just fucked.
He laid another type of fear on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's true. But like, it was crazy because in all like horror movies, dolls get possessed. Look at fucking Annabelle. You know what I mean? And like, a lot of dolls are possessed. And like, when even with the videos that we watch, a lot of dolls
Yeah.
get possessed.
Right.
So it's like, you know, the transference of souls and, you know, like voodoo magic like that. It really, I think I truly believe it's real and that things like that can happen.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what, or it's like if you go to a garage sale and buy the wrong fucking thing, you could buy a fucking Care Bear doll that could be possessed for all you know.
He said, "Who would win, Candyman or Chucky?" Candyman versus Chucky. Now, see, I can see that.
Chucky's like fucking hardcore. When
I
he'll
can,
I don't
yeah,
know.
but fucking Candyman will fuck you up, man.
With
all right.
his-
But
I don't
see, with his
know.
hook,
I don't know.
he'll
That's
hook
a
that
hard
little doll.
one.
Hey, but see, like, I would love to see those characters in like the
What about
Street
Freddy
Fighter.
Krueger?
Like, I would love to pick Chucky in the Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if they came out with the new
Man,
Street Fighter,
who would
picking
I
Chucky
want?
or fucking
I would
Candyman.
choose like Michael Myers.
Yeah. See, they need to fucking throw Candyman into fucking some of these
They
video
do.
games like that. Candyman
do.
was scary as shit, dude.
It really was.
Yeah. He's the one that had the hook on his hand. Remember that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nasty motherfucker.
It was a really good movie.
What was your
Oh, remember
scariest?
Leprechaun?
Leprechaun was
That
crazy
was
too.
fucking crazy.
Leprechaun was a
And then
crazy.
they got stupid.
And then it got 2 and
the original
3.
one.
Yeah.
those ones got stupid, but the original Leprechaun, that was kind of scary.
Yeah.
With that one kid from
Yeah.
Don't Tell Mom, the Babysitter's Day.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you, Lucky Charms. With the slingshot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking
Yes, Chucky in Mortal Kombat would be badass.
Yeah.
Chucky.
yeah, Chucky in Mortal Kombat.
Fucking
See,
Freddy
that'd be
Krueger,
dope.
Michael
He'd take down
Myers.
half
That'd be
Yeah.
dope, man. Having to pick one of
what
those
is it,
characters.
Jason.
Yeah.
Man, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, that'd be dope
That
as
would be
fuck.
a
Or you
fun
can,
game.
or even having my character. Look at this. Got my own action figure.
Don't
and that
mess it
bitch.
up. Dude, it got so hot in here, the thingy melted.
What?
And the glue, yeah.
plastic-
The
the
plastic,
case?
not the case melted, but like the glue that was holding it
Oh, shit.
melted.
Yeah, so he's out the
And
pot.
so
now
he
I'm
fell
playing with him.
down.
I've been
So
playing
now
with
he
him
gets to
all
hold
day,
him and
dude.
play with him. He won't leave it
Over here.
alone. It's funny.
Blunt smack.
Yep. Bust man. Smoke him out.
What would be your finishing move?
Smoke them out.
Oh, I would like what? Like
I don't know. Whatever finishing move you want.
I would put like it would be like a 5-gallon thing on his head, and then I would fucking hook up one of those hoses to it and fill it up with smoke, pull it off, and his whole head would be smoked. Like barbecue smoked. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That'd be the Smith finishing move.
The smoke out.
The smoke out.
Really?
Yep.
What would your guys? I want to know what people's finishing moves would be in a video game. I really want to know what people think.
Shit.
Like, I don't know what a finishing move I would do
The Kiss of Death. Remember that
I
one
remember
from
that one.
that was what? Mortal Kombat.
with the chick.
Sonya.
Sonya.
But yep.
Yep. She was
Like,
dope as
girl.
fuck. Favorite video games, man. Mortal Kombat was fucking one of them.
Okay, mine was original Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, we're going to Nintendo.
And
It's
Mega
the Super.
Man.
Okay. All right.
Those were my
all right.
favorites.
If we're
and
going,
Sonic.
all right. If we're going to, let's stay
You
on the
said any-
console. All right. Okay. Let's
Oh,
go
you
to.
want-
Hmm.
Sega, Sonic.
All right,
for
damn,
sure.
dude. Let's just go to
Nintendo,
games.
Super Mario Brothers and is it
Smash
was Mega
Brothers.
Man? Was Mega Man? When
Smash
was that?
Brothers.
I don't remember.
Mario
what that
Smash.
One was.
That Smash Brothers
remember
where they
that
was.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Smash Brothers was the fucking.
And now Tetris.
Right.
Oh, like Centipede. I love those original.
Okay, so
games
you're going
too.
old,
I'm
like,
going
you wanna go to
old.
Atari.
You said any video game.
going to
Those are my
Atari.
favorites. Like if I had to choose, Duck
Centipede?
Hunt, Centipede. Yes.
Centipede.
Yeah.
That's like playing the snake on your little
No,
Nokia
it
phone.
was not when you're at the arcade and had the actual little ball thing when you can
You
play
can
the
move
real
the little-
way. Like no, not in your fucking little snake way, but the actual real Centipede game where they had the
Right.
ball thingy.
At the arcade.
Yes. That was not easy. Or like ping pong.
Arcade is
I
dope.
miss arcades. That's what we should make. We should open an arcade.
A smoke arcade. Smokers,
An adults
smoke
only?
friendly, adults only arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Hell yeah. Yep, got lighter right here.
Damn. I miss they.
So Smash Brothers was one of my favorites, man. If anybody remembers for like Sega, Mutant League Football,
I remember
right?
that.
Mutant League
My brother
Football.
played that.
That shit was a crazy ass fucking game where you was fucking throwing dynamites and farting on people and bribing the ref and all kinds of shit, dude. Yeah. Video games has really, even then, like when Sonic came out, and it hit and we first fucking picked it up, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like I can't see video games advancing anymore. Like this
Right?
is fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is
Yes,
fast. I was
that
like,
is
man,
so
it
true.
can't get no better
any
than
better.
this.
The graphics are so
Cuber.
awesome.
Crazy man said Cubert from Atari.
Which
I remember
one's that
game.
one? Which one was that one?
It was like this little alien-looking character, and then I think you had to jump from like box to box or something.
I think I remember
to get up
that.
to the top.
It was like Frogger in some sense.
I think so.
Who remembers
I
Frogger?
vaguely
Now
remember-
that shit
I remember
was
the name,
fun.
but I vaguely remember how the game went. I played it like when I was like 4 or 5, like hella young.
Yeah.
My older brother had it.
Yeah, but Frogger was the shit too.
Yeah,
I like
Frogger
that
was
one.
fun. Or Pitfall. Where
Which
you had-
one was that one?
That's the one. There was like an alligator pit on the bottom, and this little stick would be swinging, and you had to run with the guy and grab onto the stick and swing across.
And try to make
I
it
don't know
across.
if I remember
Yeah.
that one.
Simple ass games, huh?
Yeah.
We
Remember that
enjoyed
shit?
it. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
They had consoles for this shit that people have little apps for on their phones now. You know what I mean? Those little simple things. You know, like that shit's crazy, man.
Like all the little codes you would have to put in your controller.
Oh man.
You know?
All right. Let's see if
Like,
anybody
remember
knows any
Contra?
codes.
Remember Contra, the 30-man code for Contra on Nintendo?
I don't
I
don't
only
remember
the Sonic
any.
one.
I
Up,
don't-
down, left,
he
right.
said she said I know the Sonic the Hedgehog code.
That's the only one that I remember.
You know in Sonic, right? So if you get the 50
Oh,
rings and you ever got Supersonic?
No, I never got it.
See,
I don't remember.
so Supersonic, right, is if you get all the big gold rings, I
Yeah,
believe there's 50 of them or something. If you get, you know how you get the big gold ring and it sends you to that bonus level,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? And then you got to fucking get to the
The
end.
gem.
And then you get all those gems. If
I
you
never
collect,
made it.
if you collect all 7 or 8 of those gems,
I never got
you
it.
become supersonic. You turn gold, bro. You can fly through all the fucking levels, bro. You just walk through fucking shit, dude. This shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, I never got all of them. I would always.
And so there was a
fucking-
code for that, man. You know what I mean? That shit's crazy.
Do you remember the video game magazines?
Thick ass
Yep.
books.
Yes.
Remember that? You could go buy the cheat codes.
Yes,
You
and
remember,
those books were
Game Genie?
expensive.
Yeah.
Yes,
Game
I remember.
Genie?
You could rent that from Blockbuster, I think.
Yep.
Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was very
Donkey
advanced.
Kong was so good too.
Yep. And then
Oh
like
my
when games really
God.
started getting advanced, like as far as like out of the 2D spectrum into the 3D type of
Like
shit,
the
it was like
sports games.
Crash Bandicoot,
Oh, I
right?
remember.
That
Oh,
was where fucking like it felt like the shit was right there. You know what I mean? Like that shit.
yeah. it's
Crash
crazy.
Bandicoot was
It was
advanced.
that Fox thingy, right?
Yeah, those was quick advanced games, man. Back in our
Yeah.
days, man. You think kids would play that shit like Earthworm Jim?
Oh my God, Earthworm Jim! Yes, I think. Oh, dude, me and my brother would play that for hours. Earthworm Jim and Sonic, we would play for hours.
That's only
when we
because
were
you guys
little.
couldn't beat it.
No.
I- You ever beat
Because
it?
like
You
the
ever
Sonic,
beat Earthworm
we would play
Jim?
the different. Yeah, that one. I like the puppy level where you had to like catch the puppies. But Sonic, because there was different ones. There was like Sonic and Knuckles. There was, there's more than one Sonic that you could play. So it was fun. And then like Earthworm Jim, like you just wanted to. I think you had different levels of Earthworm Jim,
Yep.
like hard and expert and easy, if I'm not mistaken.
Those games became irrelevant when GTA came out. Yep, look, GTA.
Oh my
3.
God! Yes, yes. Man, I was pregnant.
Even the first one.
with our first one when.
No, I'm saying the first GTA
yes,
when
the
it was
first
just
GTA.
above the head. There was no like,
Battletoads.
huh?
My friend put in Battletoads.
Oh man, but I remember GTA for sure.
GTA
I'll
is the
never
shit.
forget
GTA was
that.
Best
fun.
GTA game would be what? Type it in the comments. Let us know what's the best GTA. I would say it's between San Andreas
Mhm.
and GTA 5. San
Yeah.
Andreas is still probably the best, man.
I remember that one.
You know, because you can actually work that motherfucker out and get hella big.
That's
And
right.
You know what I'm
Or you can
saying?
make 'em
Like,
hella fat.
yeah, and make endurance and get them endurance and shit, dude. Like that shit's crazy, man.
Have them hella skinny.
Yeah,
Yes,
funny.
dude. Man, those.
those was
You
games.
can
right
get him
there.
a girlfriend and, and
Yes.
take him to the
Right.
bar.
Yes.
Yep, take
Oh
him to the
my
bar, take him to the
God.
alley, and rock that
Yeah.
car, rock that shit, bro. You see that shit?
Yeah.
GTA
Oh my
was is
God.
absolutely insane.
You could do that one actually in Liberty City is where you could start taking the hookers to the alleys.
Yeah, yep.
That's where that first started.
Pull up in a clean whip, and they'll start walking up to your shit.
Yeah, you pull to the back alley, the car starts
Oh
rocking.
my God, those fucking games were crazy. Crazy,
San
crazy.
Andreas. Yep, there it is.
Mhm.
Crazy Man
Mhm.
said San Andreas is probably the best GTA. It's debatable between some people, but I would say San Andreas as well.
Yep.
Crazy. Yeah, fucking
Mhm.
games is really advanced.
Yeah, they have. They have
I think
for sure.
GTA 5 is one where you could own the weed shop, huh?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man.
Do you remember Tony Hawk?
Now Tony
Yeah.
Hawk, I spent hours on, man, trying to
We saw-
perfect.
Yep, those ones. I got. Man, I
Oh, yeah,
struggled with
NBA
that one.
Jam.
Yep, and
Yep.
that was on Xbox, I believe. I played the
No, I didn't play it on Xbox. What else? It was on everything. Wasn't it?
that and the fucking
Tony
Fight
Hawk?
Night.
I think Tony Hawk started out on the PlayStation.
That's what I. Whenever it came out on
I think
that
it was
way, 'cause
PlayStation
it wasn't
originally
Xbox.
before the
It
Xbox.
was
Right,
on
right, right.
Xbox.
It might have
around.
been PlayStation.
I
I was
think
playing
I
it
think it was
on.
like the original PlayStation, like the one.
Yep. That shit was crazy, man. Tony Hawk was fucking
Yeah,
probably
that
one of my
was
favorite
fun.
games.
I really liked that one.
Top 5 favorite game right there is Tony Hawk for sure. One of my top 5s for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, that
Call
one.
of Duty, I've played all
Call
of
of
them.
Duty's fun.
Every
Haven't
one
played
of
in
them.
years, but-
You've been playing Call of Duty for forever.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the online play.
Let us know what you
Street
blazing.
Fighter.
If you lit, let us know. Tap in the comments what you smoking.
Yeah, what you smoking on? What you smoking in? Who you smoking with? on this
Yes,
Friday?
I'm smoking with Monique Dirty, and we have Bad Entertainment in the back here fucking blazing with us. Good shit. We appreciate all the loungers for tapping in. Fuck yeah, on this fucking hot ass Friday. Does anybody have plans this weekend? You know? Shit.
We have some plans. Like I said, PTA.
Yep. Yep, you PTA now, huh? You can go in there and lay it down?
It's not how I'm actually very cordial and
Yep.
I know how to do this.
Mike Tyson Punch Out. I was playing Mike Tyson Punch Out as a
Wait,
little kid.
Which was
For
that the
Nintendo.
super old school one?
Yeah, with on Nintendo.
Who was the characters? Of
Mike
that?
Tyson.
And Little Mac.
A little
Yeah,
Mac.
okay.
That's the with the little
With the
green
blue
guy.
screen?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
And you had to jump in the air to throw the jabs and the super
Yeah,
punch.
yep, yes. My dad played that all the time, and I always have to play with him.
Yeah.
So
Mike Tyson Punch Out, dude.
I
That shit
remember
was dope
that.
as fuck.
Oh man.
He
It's
said, I'm
from
on
the
my
book.
11th joint. Kim Dog. Kim Dog is some fire. Smoking with my beautiful wife.
Aw, that's cool.
Appreciate you, Chris, and your wife
Yes,
for
and the
tapping in
wife,
with us.
Thank you for joining us.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah. It's hot, huh?
it's fucking hot. It's just California weather. It's what we pay for, I guess.
Shit.
To die.
Yep.
But any direction you go is something different.
Yep.
So
Make sure you're tapping with us. Tapping with us on Instagram, Official Smokers Lounge Podcast. Make sure you're following me there to catch all the recent and upcoming shit. Make sure you're following Monique at Kookadoos too. Kookadoos? Kookadoos, huh? How you spell that?
COOKAZOOS.
Hell yeah. And Dirty Wild West Barbecue.
Yes, sir. We will be at Altamont Beer Works out there in Livermore this Sunday from 12 to 5. We'll have our, our barbecue chicken, tri-tip. We're going to do some sandwiches. Yes, the cheesecake's going to be there. We'll also be doing our Cambodian infusion with the mango sauce.
I want to try that.
So, yep. Oh, man, it's fire. Like, if you ever had, like, a Vietnamese sandwich, it's
And you're going to be there when?
Sunday.
Sunday.
August
What
1st,
time?
12 to 5.
12 to 5. I'm just wanting to let them know again. 12 to 5 Monday or Sunday.
Sunday. This
Sunday.
August 1st.
Sunday.
2 days from now. If you're in the Bay Area, Livermore area, Fremont, San Jose, Richmond, San Francisco,
I mean,
all that area,
probably
Dublin,
from San Francisco.
Pleasanton, you know what I mean? All you guys right there tapping with Dirty Wild West.
Come get a beer and some barbecue and some
Yep.
cheesecakes.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking
Best
about.
cheesecakes in the world, I
sure.
promise.
Oh yeah,
You won't be disappointed.
Oh, yeah.
I had some yesterday.
you and I didn't even have one. You son
Because
of
it
a.
was for work. I told
Right.
you
Okay.
that.
All right. Remember that.
Oh, the girls had one though, because
Yep.
there was some left over. There was enough for the three of them.
Right. They was there what working? Uh
They had
huh.
a class today.
Right. I'm reporting your ass to fucking labor union.
They weren't working.
We appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say after you're done yawning?
I can't help it. It's Friday. It's hot. I just yawned. I'm sorry.
Yep.
No, thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate all of you for supporting us and being here and listening to what we have to say and commenting back.
Yep. Check us out. Smokers Lounge. We out this bitch.
Bye, guys.